Okay, he's coming. No, he's right here.
We are taking off to see some of South Africa's big game in Kruger National Park on our first safari together.
We're glamping it up at Pondoro Game Lodge and exploring the Balule Game Reserve, where we'll come face to face with some of Africa's beautiful Big Five.
So grab yourself a gin and tonic and get ready for the wildest ride of our lives.
Gonna start a push shortly for runway 01. Right turn out, we're gonna climb just 57,000 feet above sea level. Bit of a long one, about 2 hours, 8 minutes. Otherwise, enjoy the flight.
After doing it up in Cape Town, it was time to get into the thick of it and see the heart of Africa we've always dreamed about. Located about 1,800 kilometers northeast of Cape Town, Hoedspruit is one of a few airports that access Kruger National Park.
Kruger is almost 2 million hectares and was proclaimed a national park in 1918. It's home to Africa's Big Five and teeming with the flora and fauna that Africa is famous for.
We're in Hoedspruit.
Hoedspruit.
Kruger.
And I cannot wait. Our first stop is gonna be Pondoro.
Pondoro Game Lodge.
Our driver, Timba, was waiting for us in arrivals.
We're getting our game drives from Pondoro, right?
Yes.
And then are you picking us up to take us to the next place?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're only seeing you today?
no, it's only today. Yeah. I'll be with you only for today.
So short but sweet.
And Timba brought us some local snacks.
There are varieties of chip here. Like this one is so good.
It's like all dressed meets barbecue. I think that's how the best way to explain it.
Gonna miss these bad boys when we get home.
Now we're going in the national park, so we'll see a lot more.
Oh,
I'm excited.
hi buddy. All right, game on. We saw some impalas, but as Timba pointed out, they're like McDonald's.
And a vulture.
Everywhere. Hey, good looking.
Oh, he just looked at you.
Words cannot describe what it's like to see the African wilderness for the first time.
Or the enormous droppings of the world's largest land animal.
Okay, he's coming. No, he's right here. He's here. I can just watch Ellie's for days.
Yeah, definitely.
The Ellies must have heard us because we stumbled upon a bachelor party.
This guy's huge. Look at this ball.
They're 5 feet.
Look at this ball. Holy shit.
Nice. They are all mates.
All men, eh?
Yeah.
Whoa, I can see that.
Won't do.
Oh my God, there's so many.
I see 6. 7. I see 7.
Very good.
Bye.
Smile on your face.
Here we are, guys.
Yay.
Thank you so much for the exquisite drive.
Oh, you're more than welcome, guys.
The pool here, so you're more than welcome to relax in this cold water, but in the heat of the day, this is lovely. There's an electric fence around here. The animals still do tend to come into camp, especially the elephants. Do mind the fence?
Yep.
It's at about 10,000 volts.
Oof.
If it touches, it's going to knock you down. Just never know. I always fix the fence when the elephants break it, so I made a few mistakes in the beginning.
We were staying in the gorgeous rock suite.
Well, thank you. Oh, it's wonderful.
Excellent.
We couldn't believe our luck to be staying here.
Everything is complimentary. The beers, drinks, teas, coffees.
Hey, we could try the ginger ale that we never got to try.
Yeah. Look at her dad.
Oh, no kidding.
Even if liquid is there in the tree, like he's not gonna jump down and come and grab you because that is exerting a lot of energy. But they tend to stick down to the river, the lions as well. The only thing that normally comes up here is the elephants. I would just suggest you close the door behind you. Because the vervet monkeys, they're extremely clever. What they do is one will jump up there, and when you go and take a video or a photo of him, and another one will come from this side, run in, grab your fruits, and go out before you even know it.
Thanks, Iron Man.
We didn't have much time to settle into our accommodations.
Our first game drive was waiting for us.
The few important rules, number one and most important, is to please do not stand up in the vehicle whatsoever, especially if we are around the animals. They are pretty comfortable with the cars most of the time, so they do get close to us. You can drop the beers and then.
Our vehicle came fully stocked with cold drinks and fresh snacks.
Our guide Marius and our tracker Eric worked together to spot animals in the wild.
We left the last traces of civilization behind us as we headed deeper into the bush.
Sunscreen. SPF 70. Necessary. Hello. Got him?
Yeah, that is a bit of a nonsense male elephant. And he's in musk for a few days now. He's a bit aggressive. He normally chases us.
He's missing a tusk. Battle damage?
With males, when they're young and they play fight, you know, the pressure is quite a lot with you. And their tusks are not thick enough yet to handle that pressure. So when they're young, they often break their tusks. And that one is completely broken up. That won't ever go back. See also how he's opening his ears. And he's basically trying to make himself look bigger than he already is. You know, trying to intimidate one, yeah.
As if he needed it.
Yeah.
As if he needed it, yes. He's been chasing us up and down here for the last week or so. He's had enough.
Yep, I get it.
After escaping the angry elephant, we thought we found a more chilled out creature.
So here's a bunch of buffalo. This is a bit of an angry male over here. Jeez, it seems like that's all we're getting really. But he was in a fight last week, the one that's walking out to the right, in a very, very serious fight where he actually lost his left eye. You can see they're basically like cows at the moment. You know, they just herd around and feed, and that's basically what they do. Either they run or they come at you, and when they come at you, they mean it. And I mean, that's why there's the big five. You know, the big five is not the 5 biggest animals out here. It's the 5 most dangerous animals to encounter on foot. You know, 17, 18, early 1900s, hunting was the thing in South Africa. You know, as the camera technology got better, that's when most of the hunting lodges and properties then formed the conservation side of it.
Look at all of them. Hey? Yeah.
Safari vehicles use radios to let each other know whenever they find something cool to share with other groups.
Eric and Marius got a heads up that there was African royalty nearby.
This pride actually has 7 females and 14 cubs. The females there to take care of the pride and look after the cubs. Some of these cubs, there's quite a lot of them in all different ages. The way they navigate through this bush is something that's amazing.
Only us humans that we cannot do this.
Us humans get around these challenges with technology, and one example is the unstoppable safari vehicle.
This truck is a beast. Just goes over anything. Unstoppable. And now we're gonna go have some sunset drinks. What are they called? Sundowners? Sundowners.
Watching the African sun set while sipping on gin and tonics is truly one of life's greatest experiences.
Folks, there's the drinks. The 2 marula gins, the 2 amarulas, biltong, popcorn, and sesame seed coated peanuts. That's the gin and tonic. It's called biltong, isn't it? Biltong? Biltong. Not a bull's tongue. No, just biltong.
I know you wanted to wear that.
After our G&Ts, the sun had nearly set, so we needed to get back on the move.
There was always a chance of running into another pack of the most familiar species on the planet.
And here we have the Homo sapiens.
The most dangerous, the big one.
The most destructive
By far.
ever.
The humans were probably more scared of us than we were of them.
Once the sun sets, the temperatures drop, and after a few hours exploring the game reserve, we were ready to call it a day and find our way back to Pondoro for bevies with some familiar faces.
Yes, actually that is here.
And finally, a romantic dinner under the stars with my love.
At night. That's turned down service for you.
After a relaxing soak in our outdoor tub, we called it in early.
I managed to hit my head on a leadwood branch on the way to our room and trip over our luggage after our early morning wake-up call.
But that wasn't going to stop us.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, we're ready. Are we
Hi-ho.
ever? Are we ever?
See you later.
Oh, this hot water bottle is nice.
My groin feels fantastic.
You know, all these animals are very, very happy when the sun rises because then it means they've made it through another night.
Morning game drives are magical, and it's totally worth waking up at 4:30 a.m. to take one.
Nature has a completely different energy as first light breaks.
It's just after 6 a.m.
It's just after 6.
We're on our second game drive here at Pondoro. Here we are at our second game drive. It's just after 6 a.m.
At Pondoro Game Lodge.
They give you these clear glasses to protect you from the bugs you're driving through, and you go through these clouds of insects, but right now it's too cold to really have that problem, so I'm more concerned about the branches scraping my eyeballs out. Like that. That kind of branch. Morning's here. The morning's here. Is that even really a song?
Morning was here.
It really rises from the horizon pretty fast.
The opposite of a sundowner should be called a sunriser.
Instead of gin and tonic, we enjoyed some coffee and amarula.
We had more trails to explore and more wild animals to meet.
Oh, I see what's happening. Some morning glory.
Aggressiveness between the males, eh?
Yeah, they're pretty scary when they get aggressive like that.
Oh gosh, it's so nice. It's so perfect.
In order to find animals in the wild, each safari vehicle at Pondoro has a guide like Marius and a tracker like Eric, who are experts at reading the footprints of whichever animals have wandered across our path.
Eric, our tracker, has 25 years of experience with tracking animals. So it's kind of neat. He'll pick up on a set of footprints walking through. You'll know what type of animal it is, which direction it's going. It's a really cool skill set to have. Looks like Eric's picked up on something. All I just have to trick. So, these guys got the gift. Rhino, straight ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Well done, gentlemen.
You can also see that they are hornless. So it's keratin, like your nails, your hair. That's what the horn is made of.
It doesn't regrow. Like,
Well, yeah.
Why don't they just not kill them?
A poached rhino horn is more valuable than a farm horn.
Yeah, farmed, yeah.
But it's bad, you know.
It's awful.
The Balule Game Reserve underwent a massive project about 3 years ago to try and dehorn all of the rhinos of the reserve to try and minimize the poaching. And hopefully by doing that, you could possibly save the species.
It's sad the rhino had to lose its horn, but we were encouraged to learn of the efforts the park was taking to fight poaching. A safari vehicle can get pretty bumpy while you're cruising around the park.
Jokingly referred to as an African massage, you start to get used to it after a while.
Eventually, it becomes a thrilling part of every safari adventure.
After driving around the bush all morning, we had to head back to the lodge. Pondoro was our first stop on the safari adventure, and we had to hit the road to our next destination right after breakfast.
Well, thank you very much.
do it. Thank you.
The best was still to come. Next time on Take More Detours.
We're heading to King's Camp Safari Lodge in Batimbavati, and we're leveling up.
From our 5-star accommodations
to our exciting game drives,
we're going to see some old favorites
and meet some new ones too.
Coming soon. Check out our other adventures and don't forget to hit like and subscribe because the best is still ahead.